The quarterfinals of the Euro 2024 are set, and there are 4 games are set to be played, with 8 teams all fighting for a place in the semi-final spot. We have 8 teams who have qualified for 2024 the Euros. We have Spain, Germany, Portugal, France, England, Switzerland, Turkey, and Netherlands have all qualified for this year's 2024 Euros. Remember, the defending champions, Italy, are out. They are knocked out by Switzerland in the round of 16. But the runners-up, England, who lost the final in 2020 through a penalty shootout, have managed to qualify after defeating Slovenia 2-1 after the late comeback goal scored by Jude Bellingham and Harry Kane. Now we have the quarterfinals all set. They're set to be played on Friday and Saturday. We have Spain versus Germany, we have England versus Switzerland, we have Portugal versus France, and we have Netherlands versus Turkey. 4 interesting matches, interesting teams. I think I've been impressed with Spain, Germany, Switzerland, and Turkey, the way they play. But I think England and France have not been impressive, and I think they are lucky to be here, because talking about France, they've qualified to quarterfinals without scoring an open goal, because they have scored 3 goals, I think, 2 own goals, and 1 goal was scored by Mbappe, but it was a penalty. So I think they need to do a lot. They need to perform better if they are to win against Portugal. So straight into it, guys. Let's start and preview and analyze each of these 4 games. I'm going to start with Spain versus Germany. I think this is a big game, and I'm going to start with it. Spain and Germany, I think it's going to be an interesting match. 2 teams impressive so far in this year's Euro. They've been playing quite well, so Spain, also Germany, and looking at their past meetings, their head-to-head, they've met a total of I think 9 times. Yep, 9 times. Spain have won 4 out of 9. Germany have won 2 out of 9, but they've drawn 3 games. So the last 9 matches, Spain have won 4, they've drawn thrice, and Germany have only managed to win twice against the Spanish team. So I think we need to put the history behind us going to this game, because Spain have changed a lot, and so has Germany changed a lot, because now looking at their current squad, they have a young team. Yeah, both of them, they have a young team filled with the experienced players as well, but yeah, most of these players are emerging, and they're still emerging. No experience yet, but they're doing quite well. I'm impressed by Spain and Germany, so mostly, but I think Spain have been I think they've surprised me, because going into this competition, I doubted if they will make it to a semi-final or even the quarterfinals, because they have a young squad, and it was going to take a lot of time for them to get along each other. But I think I've been surprised how they managed to play so well in most games, and they have been above average. Same as Germany, who I think have managed to regain their form after some disastrous seasons. I think they're also back, and I think they have been playing quite well as well. Because looking at Spain, I think they have youngsters like Lamine Yamal, Nico Williams, Fabian Ruiz. They have Pedri, and also some experienced players like Laporte in defense, Dani Carvajal, and also Rodri, and also Alvaro Morata. Yeah, as a striker, has been doing quite well. I think they have a chance. I think they have for me, I give them 60% chance of qualifying to the semi-finals of Euro 2024. Looking at Germany, on the other hand, they also have some youngsters like Yamal Musiala, Florian Wirtz. They have experienced players like Toni Kroos and Ilkay Gundogan, and some of the players who gained their form last season. They're talking about Rudiger of Real Madrid, and also talking about Kai Havertz of Arsenal. What am I trying to talk about. I'm trying to talk about Spain versus Germany. I'm trying to okay. I'm trying to make it in a club level, like Manchester City versus Real Madrid. Yeah, Manchester City versus Real Madrid. We had this kind of fixtures last season. I think it was in a quarterfinals. I think it was in quarterfinals where Man City were knocked out by Real Madrid, and Real Madrid went on to win the league, the Champions League. So I think Spain versus Germany, for me, I can say the winner of this year's Euro is here between Spain and Germany. If Spain manage to qualify to semifinals, they will eventually win it. But if Germany manage to qualify as well, they will going to win it, because I think Spain and Germany have been impressive, and if they continue the same form, I think they pose a threat to Portugal, France, and the other four teams. Portugal versus France. Yeah, Portugal managed to qualify via a penalty shootout against Slovenia. Slovakia. I think Slovenia. Yeah, they managed to qualify via penalty shootout. Slovenia. Some heroics by Diego Costa. The goalkeeper has saved 3 penalties in the shootout, and helped Portugal and Ronaldo to qualify for this year's Euro 2024. That game, I think Slovenia, Benjamin Sesko had a chance in the second half of the extra time to win it for Slovenia, but somehow he managed not to, as Diego Costa made Emiliano Martinez save against him, and eventually somehow he didn't score, and they went on to lose in the penalty shootout after 3 penalty saves by Diego Costa. France, on the other hand, somehow they qualified after winning 1-0. Yeah, after winning 1-0. I think it was an own goal, scored, I think, by Danish player. So by Belgium, yeah, by Belgium. That is Jan van Togen. He scored the own goal. Somehow, France, somehow they managed to qualify. Lucky, as I said, they've been lucky all this tournament. They were lucky again against Belgium as they won 1-0 by courtesy of an own goal by Jan van Togen. So Portugal versus France, I don't think it's going to be an interesting match. I think it's going to be a 1-0 nil game, and I think for me, Portugal has a higher chance of qualifying compared to France, because Portugal, they've been scoring goals in this year's Euro, and they managed to score some goals, and I think France, if they are not careful enough, they will find them out of this year's Euro 2024, because as I said, France, I think that they've been impressive defensively, but offensively they've been awful. They're not making it happen as far as scoring goals are concerned. But in terms of defense, I think they've been impressive. And William Saliba of Arsenal, I think, has been impressive, one of the best CBs in this year's Euro. He's been doing a good job making sure that France does not concede a goal so far in this year's Euro. Portugal, on the other hand, I think also they've been good defensively, with Pepe and Ruben Dias being strong, and also Diego Costa being strong in that in his post. So I think Portugal versus France will be an interesting match, because no team will want to concede, and no team will also be trying to score. So I think it will be a game where most percentage of the game so it will be played in midfield rather than in the opposition box. So if France could manage to score fast, I think that's a game over. And if Portugal manage to score fast also, that is a game over. I don't think Portugal and France, this game will produce a lot of goals. I don't think so, because they've been quite impressive defensively, and also having problems scoring goals. So I think it's going to be a goal where goals scored will be not more than 3 overall. England versus New Zealand. I think this it's going to be apart from Spain and Germany, I think England and Switzerland is going to be an interesting match because I think Switzerland they managed to knock out Italy in the round of 16. Yeah, England somehow they won against Slovenia, Slovakia, I think Slovakia in the round of 16 miraculously. I think it's going to be interesting between England versus Switzerland. Switzerland they've been impressive all tournament. England they are lucky as well as France. They are lucky to be here because they've not been uh, playing at a higher level. Everyone who was expecting. Yeah, I was surprised to see England playing the way they've been playing so far in the group stages and also the round 16. Because they have players, Phil Foden, Bukayo Saka, Jude Bellingham, Harry Kane, Declan Rice. All these players had impressive season with their respective clubs, and we were expecting England to be favorites and also being a threat to every team. But so far, that is not the case because any team facing England have been confident, just sitting back and defending, and hitting them on a counter attack and scoring goals. That is what Slovakia did, and they managed to score a goal. And somehow England miraculously through Jude Bellingham scored a goal, and Harry Kane scored the second one, and that's how England qualified to round of 60 to the quarterfinals. Switzerland, on the other hand, I think they've been impressive, playing good football offensively and defensively. So I think if England will not turn up, if England will have the same game that they've had in the past 4 games, I think Switzerland will knock England out. England need to turn up. They need a good game if they are to knock out Switzerland in this year. And Gary Southgate, the manager of England, he has a lot to do. He has some decision to make because I think he'll be without McGahey. One of the best CBs so far, also in this year's Euro, McGahey. He was booked and I will miss the game against Switzerland. That means Ezri Konza or Gomez of Liverpool will be called up, or maybe Dunk of Brighton might be called up and partner with John Stones against Switzerland. They need a good defender. This is where Harry Maguire could have turned up, or maybe Jaran Branthwaite of Everton could have turned up and help England, because I think England have been good. I don't know defensively. Yeah, if the defense could have been weak, I think England could have been out at the moment in this year's Euro, and that means they need a good defender to replace McGahey, because Switzerland are not a joke, and they are good offensively, and if given a chance, they not waste it, and they can upset England. Kobe Menu played well against Slovakia, and I think it's going to be given another chance to impress against Switzerland. Him alongside Declan Rice and Jude Bellingham midfield, I think it's going to be quite well. But I think Foden needs to be dropped, either of Foden or Bellingham. One needs to be dropped because England needs to play with a proper or a natural left winger. They need to bring in either of Gordon or Eze to play in that side, and rest either of Foden or Bellingham, because playing Foden as a right winger has been a mistake so far in the last 4 games. And if you are to play, if you must play Foden and Bellingham, you must make some changes in your formation. And this is where England, or rather Southgate, have not been finding it easy, because if you bench Foden or Bellingham, it's going to be an uproar in England. The last match is Holland, the Netherlands versus Turkey. Netherlands qualified after winning against Romania, and they played so well and they scored some nice goals. Cody Gakpo and Donny Malen. Turkey won 2-1 against Austria. I was surprised that Turkey won against Austria. For me, I gave Austria 70% chance on qualifying because they've been impressive so far. I remember they finished first in a group consisting Netherlands and France, and them facing Turkey, I thought they could have been superior, and somehow Turkey managed to win the game 2-1, courtesy of Demiral's 2 goals, and I think he was the man of the match. He played so well, and Turkey played so well defensively. So if Turkey are to eliminate Netherlands, they need to sit back, be good in defense, have a proper defense setup and hit Netherlands on the counter-attack. That is the only chance Turkey have or has to qualify against Holland, the same way they did against Austria. Because if they go head-to-head against Netherlands, they're out. Because in Netherlands, they have quality players and they can upset you in the game. So I think Holland and Turkey will be an interesting match, as well as England and Switzerland, and also Germany and Spain. France and Portugal, I don't think it's going to be an interesting match. I don't think so. I'm just seeing it as one of the boring games we've had so far in this year's Euro, because France have been awful. They've been lucky to be in this year's Euro. They'll be lucky to be in quarterfinals, and if they are to eliminate Portugal, they will be the luckiest team to be in the semi-final. So guys, that's all from us, HW Sports 90. Analysis: 4 games to be played, Euro 24 quarterfinals. Whom do you think will make it to the final? Is this Spain or Germany? Will it be Portugal or France? Or will it be England, Slovakia, Switzerland, or Holland, Turkey? Remember, Spain, Germany, Portugal, France are on one side. England, Switzerland, Holland, Turkey are also on the other side. That means Spain, Germany, Portugal, France will not meet England, Switzerland, Holland, Turkey until final. That means one team from the left side will meet one team from the right side, and that means England, if they are to win this year's Euro, they need to win against Switzerland in the quarterfinals. They need to defeat either of Holland or Turkey in the semifinals. They need to defeat Spain or Germany or Portugal or France in the finals. So it's not going to be easy for it to come home. It's coming home for England fans. They need to do a lot more of what they've did so far if they are to make it to the finals, and also to bring it home, as they always say. It is coming home, because Spain, Germany, France, Portugal are all there, and they need to have a good game against either of these 4 teams in the finals if they are to make it and bring it home as their fans are ones. So guys, thanks for your time, thanks for always being here, thanks for watching us, and thanks for saving your time to stream our videos. Always like, share, and subscribe, because more and more videos coming on your way.